Can you explain the women being covered?
So in Islam, in the Quran, Allah says, tell the believing man to lower his gaze. So the first hijab or veil is placed on the man. Don't feast your eyes on women. And as a man, you know when a man is looking at a woman, automatically, some of the things that perhaps going through his head, not necessarily very respectful. In fact, many of our thoughts, we would struggle to tell our mothers or our sisters or our daughters or our wives, because that's the nature of man. That's how we're wired. Okay, so the first hijab, the first a sense of modesty is placed upon the man, and Allah links believing. In other words, if you are a true believer, lower your gaze. Don't gawp, don't stare, don't feast your eyes and think things that are inappropriate, basically. And tell the believing woman to dress modestly. So there's a responsibility placed upon both. Now, throughout all of human history, you find that women actually covered their hair. If you watch a video of England, even if a person was not particularly religious, they'd always have a scarf. That was just seen as modesty. It was seen as a modest way. It was the norm throughout all of human history. It's actually a very modern phenomena, which has become fashionable because of, pop culture and media and everything else, where actually now it's seen perfectly modest not to have your hair covered, and perhaps even dress in clothes that perhaps most of us wouldn't want our daughters to dress in. Let's put it that way, right? And it's seen perfectly okay. But in Islam, this responsibility is placed upon both the man and the woman. By the way, the man has modest dress as well. So he shouldn't wear very figure-hugging clothes. He shouldn't be showing his aura, which is from his navel to his knees. That should always remain covered, especially in public. So there are controls on both. But the woman's hair ultimately is seen as a very, let's say, it's a sign of beauty. That's why women spend many hundreds, if not thousands of dollars on hair treatments and things like, to make her hair look really, really nice, because it's a feature to attract people by. And in Islam, we say that a woman's value is not in the way she looks. It's not in her beauty, but in her taqwa, her closeness to God, and her etiquette, her manners, her decorum, her intelligence,